Alright, so I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and these are why. We got some snow here, so I've been sledding, and I haven't found a video online of something that I'm about to do, so I'm just gonna do it. Put it on there, man. Alright, so this is a 2013 XF 1100 Turbo, and got a problem with the reverse. It's a common problem. You can see here the chain case. This is where the reverse actuator goes. This is the reverse actuator. There's the new one. There's the old one. Got that pulled off. And I couldn't figure out a video or any kind of real information on how to add fluid to it, even though I knew how. But there is no information, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. But you have to take the actual actuator extension out. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to show you how it goes back in and comes out. So let me try that real quick, and I'll be back. Alright, so the way that I found that this is easiest to do, this is before the actual upgrade on the actual actuator and extension setup itself, because there is an upgraded part number for this that actually adds a stop here, and it's supposed to keep your reverse gears a little safer than what they are now. But anyhow, you grab a hold of it, try not to mar up the threads inside of it, and you just pull. Well, actually, before you pull, make sure that it's turned all the way counterclockwise until it won't go anymore, and then just grab a hold of it and pull. That's it. I don't know why there's no information online on how to do this, but there it is. That's actually the reverse actuator extension and how you remove it. That's also how you add fluid to the chain case. So while I've got all this as it is, I'm going to go ahead and take it apart and do the chain case and all that and do an inspection, and I'll probably record that too, so I'll be back. Okay, so got everything all apart. Here's what the inside of the chain case looks like. As you can see, my worst fear is not true. The gears are fine. It actually has the updated reverse on it, and everything looks good. Cleaned it all up. You do have to remove the hood to get the muffler off. You need a Torx 30 to get the chain case apart. And you need a, let's see, so I can make sure. The muffler bolts are 10 millimeter on the front and a 13 millimeter on the back. You're also going to need to take out your hood screws. There's several videos online on how to take the hood off of these, so I'm not going to go through that. It's kind of a pain to get them back on. I've actually had this one off. But there is no need to drain the oil out of this, because this has a fresh oil change on it. So there's no reason to actually separate the case. Unless you are changing the oil, then you can go ahead and take this all the way out. So what I've done here is save time by just splitting the case, draining the oil out of it, sprayed some cleaner down in there, and cleaned everything up. I'm going to blow it off with the compressor and make sure everything's back together. One thing you need to be cautious of when you take this apart, make sure you have your reverse actuator extension out of it first, because if not, you'll pull it off and actually pull this out with it, and then all the little parts and springs come off, and it's a real pain in the ass. Make sure your pins are all the way in there. What I've done is I've actually taken off the bottom oil line and plugged it. That way it doesn't lose any oil, and left the very bottom oil line on. That way I didn't have to drain the oil or anything, to make it a little bit more simple. But yeah, that's pretty much it. There wasn't a video online showing how to do this, so it's not real hard. Don't let it intimidate you. Just have a drain pan on the bottom to catch everything. It comes out of the holes right there. You can see them or not. that's pretty much it. So make sure you remove that first. Clean everything up. There's also a magnet on top of this right there. You want to make sure you clean that off pretty good. There's also a magnet on your bottom gear down there, which you can't see, but actually, let's see if I can see it a little bit better right there. This bottom gear right here has a magnet on the front of it. You want to wipe it off with a paper towel. Make sure you don't leave any paper towel material in your crankcase. And when you're pulling it off, this lower reverse gear right here has a washer on the front of it. It will fall off. Mine did. Make sure that doesn't fall off and fall down inside of your crankcase, because that will be real fun. But other than that, it's not a real hard job. Go ahead and put everything back together now and see what happens. Alright, so there it is. All put back together. It's kind of a pain, but it wasn't too bad. It took longer than I thought. Go ahead and start it up. See that it works. There you have it. Probably should shut this thing off before it kills me. Well, thanks for watching.